I mentioned in an earlier one of these that Meds is my favourite character and she's the hardest character to write. And that's because, rather ironically, since Cass's name is Cassandra, Meds really is the Cassandra of the story, and she's often right about almost everything she says, particularly as relates to Cass and Darius. She understands Cass's trauma quite well, and she can sort of see the writing on the wall in terms of aspects of Cass's character that she's inherited from Darius that Cass would never face herself. But Meds is almost never listened to. She's never listened to because she was picked out by Meds during the war and given a chance when she had no one else give her this chance because she was a Union turncoat, and Cass has had to help her get over all of her issues about the Union, and essentially she's been filed into a sort of victim folder by Cass. And Cass already has a very maternalistic, perhaps to the point of patronising attitude towards her crew, even though most of them are a lot more put together than she is, and this is definitely something she inherits from Darius. This kind of like care through control is the way she processes things and needs to get past that. And she can't admit this, but Med sees it. And despite the fact that they have this friendship, this very Adama and Saul Tigh kind of war buddies friendship, there's very much a hard boundary on it with Cass where, as much as she respects and likes this person, something is subconsciously preventing her from imagining that Meds might be right and she wrong. It's ended up in that one-way dynamic between them. Which is unfortunate for Meds, because oftentimes if she'd been listened to earlier, things would have worked out better. And it's very tragic for Meds, because she's... and the reason I find her so relatable and I find it's so difficult for her to write her is that she's not well equipped to enunciate what she knows. She understands things very well, but she's not got the upbringing and the background to make her point clear and convincing. And she just feels that things are wrong, and all she really wants is to help her friend. She has very simplistic wants, and she has a tremendous amount of appreciation for Cass and all the stuff that's been done for her. And she just really wants to help her friend who all of this assistance slides off because of her own trauma. And it puts Meds into this awful trap where really she needs to get out and find a way to value herself without this dynamic, so that she can perhaps come back and be of more help to Cass, and perhaps so that Cass can help herself more.